on today's episode of Planty Things, we're gonna repot my Monstera Adansonii. I might have pronounced that incorrectly, but that's okay. I noticed that it hasn't really given me a whole lot of new growth since I got it. I say that as I'm noticing 3 new leaves. And she is a little root bound, and it's been in a nursery pot since I got her, so we're just gonna give her an upgrade so that she's in something other than a nursery pot, because it makes me feel better. I don't know about you, but there's nothing better than a plant in a cute pot. So let's get started. So we're gonna start by taking it out of the pot and declumping it. Okay, so that was actually pretty quick, pretty easy. As you can see, her roots are pretty healthy, so that's a good sign. I was a little nervous. No root rot, nothing too dry. In fact, we have some new root growth, so that's good. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and stick her in this pot that I have. It's about 1.5 inches bigger than the root ball, so a little bit of extra room to grow, but not too big that I think it'll drown the plant. And just as I do with all my monsteras, I will use some of the old soil and some of the new soil just to diminish the chance of shock. So we're gonna take some of the old soil, some of the new soil that has extra perlite in it, and then we're gonna also add in some orchid bark to increase, that drainage and give it that good chunky mix that monsteras really prefer. And then we're gonna give it a good shake, just kind of mix it all together. And then we're gonna start by filling bottom of the pot up until the point where I think she'll sit kind of nicely, which is about there. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's about I would say a third of the pot is got dirt in it. So then we're gonna start by taking the new plant and we're gonna just kind of lightly backfill, just slowly covering up those roots. Take some more of the old soil and then more of the new soil. You want more new soil than you want old soil. Some orchid bark. Give it a good shake. Just trying to get a good stir. And then go ahead and fill that in. Give it a good shake. Let it get into those roots. I like to squish it down a little bit because then she's not so floppy. Nobody likes a floppy plant. And that might be the quickest I've ever repotted a plant. There she is, all in her new pot. Plenty of drainage holes, so I think she'll do really well in the cabinet that I have her in. And maybe she'll get me some new growth. And maybe I'll even propagate her in one of my next videos. So if you haven't already, like and subscribe for more plant related content. I'll see you guys later this week.